Shout out to all my Orange Box Goodness Gangstas. It's your boy Ben Wayne, back again with another video. Shout out to everybody for tuning in with me here. And shout out to everybody who's been rocking with me on Instagram, where I go 100% full throttle 24/7, especially on Tuesday nights at 8 p.m. Eastern, where we do our live show, Train Talk Tuesday. Train Talk Tuesday is the home of Orange Box Goodness, Blue Box Bliss, Black Box Beauties, and Purple Box Perfection. But we're not here to talk about that today. Today, we're here to review a product from Atlas. This is one of the first of many product reviews in my partnership with Atlas, so I'm excited about that. And today we're going to be taking a look at part of their master line. So what we're taking a look at today are the new steel coil cars from Atlas. These were announced in the fall 2023 premiere catalog. They've hit the stores now, so they're on the shelves now. If you didn't pre-order these, you're going to want to try and snatch these up as soon as possible. These products in the light blue box do not hang around long, all right? They usually go fast because they're highly detailed, and Atlas only makes just enough to cover pre-orders and just a little bit of extra. That's it, all right? So again, these are the steel coil cars. Each one comes fully detailed. We have rotating bearing caps. Hopefully the camera picks that up. And then all the lettering and notes are totally legible, completely legible. Of course, we have separately applied details on each. And then, of course, they do lift, and each car comes complete with 4 different coils, 2 different sizes, right? So let me lift this up so you guys can see the size. And these are made out of plastic, but as you can see, they're 2 different sizes, and they sit nicely with inside the coil car, right? So there's a decent weight to this. This does feature the metal sprung trucks as well. This is the Kansas City Southern road number, right? So they usually come out with multiple road numbers of each, and they just look nice on the layout. So I will, probably string these along, and so you guys can see what they look like on the tracks. But this again is the Kansas City Southern, and each one comes with a removable lid. This is a prototype I'm reviewing, but the real deal is out on store shelves. So shout out to my guy Ross for sending these over for us to take a quick look at. So let's see what else we got real quick. Let me grab and see what else they sent. Hold on just a second. All right. So let's see. Let me do this one first. I have an order in which I want to do things here. All right, so we have this red one. If you want to add a pop of color, this one looks nice, right? This is from the Columbus and Greenville Railway. So let me open this up right here in front of you guys. I'm a little excited. I love doing product reviews. All right. So with Atlas products, you want to open these as carefully as possible. Don't be too excited. Atlas Masterline products have a lot of separately applied details to their cars, right? So you don't want to break it in excitement of opening it, right? So be very careful, or else you'll have no one but yourself to blame. You don't have to make that phone call to Atlas saying, man, one of my pieces fell off, and they're going to know like you were excited to open the product. Okay, so as you can see, let me just show you how it comes, right? When you remove the plastic, this is how it comes. We have 2 coils on either side. And then, of course, it's wrapped in plastic. It's packaged extremely well. So again, take your time, because if you break something, like, they're going to know. Shout out to my guy Ross over at Atlas for sending this product over. Very humbled, and thank you for the opportunity of allowing me to review your product. All right, so right off the bat, this one, the Columbus and Greenville, I think it's Columbus and Greenville Railway. The color is mesmerizing to me. To me, this one is the one to get, well, all of them are the one to get, but this one really just pops, right? It pops, it screams on the layout. It stands out really well. It would look really good weathered or with some graffiti or just as is, because look at how the color's popping on this thing, honestly. All right, so let's go ahead and remove the lid. As you can see, this is what inside of the car looks like, just so you guys have a clue. And then of course the trucks feature all types of detail, okay? Let me see. Yeah, so if I rotate the wheels, the bearing caps rotate. And then of course, all the writing on here is totally legible. And then we have the metal walkways on either side, all throughout around the car. So everything is extremely prototypical. And then of course, like I said, 4 coils per car. You can stack them in the car like so. And you could even run these on your layout with the lid off, or you can run it with the lid on. However you want to do it, it's your railroad. You do what you want, right? So these are retailing for about $94.95. If you go through a dealer, probably get it a couple bucks off of that, maybe $89. But right now the point is to find them because these are already out. All right, let's see what else they sent over real quick. Let's see what else they sent over. All right, these cars are amazing. I wish I pre-ordered some myself. All right, maybe I should find some for myself before I even, post this video for you guys. All right, let's see what else we got here. You know what? My OCD is going to make me put this box up before I even open the next one. Just be patient. All right, be patient. Let me get this in. All right, that's good enough. All right, so let's move on to the next road name. All right, so what else? It looks like this is Norfolk Southern, but it also says Wheeling and Lake Erie Railway Company. All right, but it has an NS road number on there. So you guys know, you see stuff like that all the time on the railroads. So let's go ahead and pop this open. Let me do it carefully. Let me take my own advice. All right. I'm gonna take my own advice. I don't need you guys talking about me. All right. All right, there we go. There we go. All right. So again, we got coils, 2 of each size. Oh, this one is nice. The silver is nice. So as you can see, it says Wheeling and Lake Erie. This is a nice one. This is a nice one. This would look really good, with some rust on it or something like that. But that silver is definitely popping. Wow. I'm kind of taken aback about how nice these look. So this is an extremely nice looking car here. Again, this is what the inside looks like, and everything is totally legible. Again, you have rotating bearing caps, and these do come in 2 and 3 rail, by the way. Of course, I'm a 3 rail guy, but if you're a 2 rail person, these are all available in 2 rail as well. Again, we have the metal sprung trucks and rotating bearing caps, along with the separately applied details and grab irons. Like I said, Atlas rolling stock, and honestly, in my opinion, is second to none. They make some of the best rolling stock in O scale, probably as well in other scales as well. I bet you the reason why their product is so detailed in O scale is because they do so many other scales, smaller scales, in which those scales, being highly detailed is the norm, and they just transfer that over to the O scale. That's just my theory. But again, these have a nice weight to them. And then just the details themselves look incredible. All right. So again, these are available now. If you're looking to get some, I would look now, or else you already know. I always tell you guys, get it now, or you're going to pay twice the price on eBay minimum. And you guys saw that was the truth with the Berwick cars. I see a lot of you guys selling the Berwick cars on there for I think $350 is the most expensive I've seen. The greed on there is crazy. So don't be a victim to that. Get these while they're available in store now. And don't end up paying a premium from some guy who's trying to pay off his bills by scamming other people on eBay. All right. So Let me get these on the rails and just pull them really quickly for you guys so you can see what they look like on the layout and just see how cool these things are. Again, these are the Atlas O Masterline coil cars, the steel coil cars. These are awesome. All right. Thank you guys so much. And let's go ahead and get this on the layout.
Dispatcher here. Please start up and stand by. Over.
Yes, sir. Start up and stand by. Out.
Okay, so that was a brief overview of the new Atlas O steel coil cars. I don't know which one is my favorite. I really like the Wheeling in Lake Erie, but then again, this one's calling my name as well. I love the red orangish hue on this one. It just looks really good. It looks extremely good. Let me know what you guys think. Again, you could run these with the lids on or off. And I just think it looks amazing. And I know somebody's going to say, well, that might not be prototypical look. It's your railroad. You run it however you want. I might do both. Let me know what you guys think about this one in the comment section. Please be sure to like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. And until next time, I'm Ben Wayne, the Train Collector's Train Collector. I'll catch you guys in the next one. I'm out of here.